That's right, Keaton. How about those Cubs? Go Cubs go. And Kyle Schwarber really putting on a performance with 3 hits and 7 at-bats. Quite awesome to see the Cubs doing so well as they head back to Wrigley for the next game. Well, since the Hawks aren't in Kinnick or on the road this weekend, football reporter Katie Sextro has more on what the football team is focusing on in order to be ready for Penn State next weekend.
With Iowa football off this Saturday, they're taking this much-needed bye week to recharge and move forward. Last weekend, we saw a struggling offense, so they are taking full advantage of this week to improve on a few key areas.
As we move forward, the goal is pretty simple. We need to come up with a better plan, and we've got to play better. Those are the 2 things that are paramount, which just gets down to improvement.
Where is the best combination of getting guys on the field that can come up with plays, and whether or not that's Akram. A package with Akram and LaShawn in the backfield at the same time, or whether or not that's Noah and George on the field at the same time, even in third down situations. That's what this week is all about. How can we better help those guys, either through motion, through stacks, through some things that may help the wide receivers get off press better, get down the field. He's got to do a better job of being consistent, but we are pleased with the way the guys are working.
The defense has seen big improvements throughout the season, but now they need to focus on minimizing as many mistakes as possible.
We're not going to accept the mental mistakes. But if you give us good effort, you're tough, you're running to the ball, and those are the things that we're looking for. And we'll go through it and we'll evaluate it. The guys that make the less mistakes are definitely be the guys that playing. And obviously we got to continue to wrap up a little bit better, and I think our guys have worked on that. And to me, that's the whole key of it, is everybody leveraging the ball in the right spots. But obviously that's a concern of mine when they do miss tackles. It's sometimes the angles and maybe ducking their head, keeping your eyes up, and we talk about all those things you have to do, but eventually it comes down to guys putting their full body on top of a guy.
It seems like we see a different Iowa football team every weekend. So hopefully an extra week off will help them discover the team they need to be in order to succeed. Reporting from outside the practice facility, this is Katie Sextro for Daily Iowan TV Sports.
We will have more football coverage on Wednesday next week. The Iowa women's field hockey season is coming to an end, but seeding for the conference tournament has not been settled. The Hawks will battle an all-important finale to better their conference standing.
The Iowa women's field hockey team will round out their regular season this Thursday at Ohio State. And although the Buckeyes may be last in the Big Ten, they will present a stiff test for this Hawkeye squad. The Hawks also know the importance of this game headed into Big Ten tournament play.
They're actually a lot better than some of the Big Ten teams we've already played. I'm surprised they're actually in this position. They have 5 or 6 very individually skilled players, internationals actually, and they've just come up on the wrong side of it. Ohio State has 2 very speedy forwards, so we're really focusing on our counter defense structure and our ability to defend in a big space individually.
They have a lot of speed up in their front field. They have a few forwards that have a ton of goals, so I think that's something that we need to be prepared for on Thursday.
Ohio State is a pretty quick team, so it's important that we stay organized in the midfield, especially in transition.
We're absolutely stressing the implications of the Big Ten tournament and also just the regional rankings for us in the West region, because it's a regional game, so this has big implications for the NCAA tournament as well and our seeding, so this is an absolute must-win for us.
And we're excited to go into postseason play because we've been playing really well, so we're just excited to use this game kind of as momentum.
Definitely really excited for the tournament upcoming next weekend. So just hoping to get a win on Thursday and then take that momentum into the Big Ten tournament.
The Hawks will look for a win on Thursday to prepare them for tournament play. Reporting from Grant Field, this has been John Leo, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Hopefully the Hawks are able to capture the win and carry on the momentum throughout the postseason. The Iowa women's basketball team had their media day yesterday, and the team is welcoming back 4 starters in the 7th-ranked recruiting class in the nation. Our very own Taylor Van Fleet has more.
The Hawkeye women's basketball team is getting ready to kick off their season. With their first game on November 6th, head coach Bluter and the Hawks could not be more ready to get back in action and begin their NCAA tournament run.
The Hawkeyes have a key component in senior guard Allie Disterhoff returning for one final season. Disterhoff looks to continue her iconic career as the team's leading scorer. She is just 518 points shy of setting Iowa's all-time scoring record, but her main focus is just helping the team win.
For me, it's always been about the team. It's been about the team wins, and a successful senior year for me would be, getting back to the NCAA tournament, having a very successful year as a team, and hopefully we can make that happen.
There are 5 freshmen joining the team this season, and head coach Lisa Bluter thinks that their talent and experience will have big contributions to the team this season.
When you look at our team, we're still pretty darn young. We have a lot of youth on this team, but the good thing is, and the difference from this year, is that youth has got some really good playing experience. And I think that's going to reap us some good benefits this year.
Freshman guard Kathleen Doyle joins the Hawks this year. She was named Illinois Miss Basketball 2016 and led her high school to 2 back-to-back state championship titles. She hopes that experience can help her transition into Big Ten basketball.
I think every game is going to be sort of like the pressure situations that we were facing in state tournament in Illinois, so I think that experience will hopefully help me perform under pressure when I'm at Iowa.
Junior forward Chase Coley is stepping up in her new role on the team, and she wants to help out the incoming freshmen as much as she can.
I feel like as an upperclassman now, it's my responsibility to help guide the younger girls along. Like, by no means, that doesn't mean coach them, but that means encourage them, don't let them get down on themselves.
Strong leadership from the upperclassmen will be key this season for this young Hawkeye team, but the team chemistry is already there and they are ready to begin the 2016-2017 season. I'm Taylor Van Fleet reporting from Carver Hawkeye Arena, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
That's all we have today for Sports. Keaton, back to you at the desk.